there. I'm on here, as you can see,
Hey, the
right now.
Facebook.
Yeah. So, Facebook. I'm gonna go ahead and shout the homie out. Lispy Jimmy actually, and see that's the one thing that bothers me though is like I I I got the contract because of someone putting me on, not because I would have gotten it in general. That's one thing
Oh
that
yeah,
really bothers me. But like in general,
true.
like shout out to Lispy Jimmy. I can't wait until he comes back to YouTube though. I've been trying, but
Oh,
anyways,
he's not gonna be right.
anyways, I don't want to talk about him directly while
Oh
he's not
yeah.
here or anything. But I sat there and I got onto Facebook, and they immediately hit me when they didn't have my channel completely monetized. So when you are not monetized on any social media platform, you're not going to be as pushed because there's no gain for them to do that. If you have good content and they push you, but you're not monetized, no ads are running on your thing. So they're not
Yeah.
getting paid, you're not getting paid, you're just getting these views, and it's not beneficial for anyone, so they're not going to push you. So they're not benefiting, you're not benefiting, so you're just uploading and basically doing nothing. So I wasn't monetized for the first month, and yeah, it was terrible. It was so hard. Like I switched, and I at one point had literally zero people watching me. Zero,
Damn. I remember that, man.
zero,
I remember that. I can attest. This is facts, guys. I was there
zero.
through it all.
Like, do you know how hard that was for me? I was making all this money, and I had not one person in there. Do you know how mind messing that is? Right? Like, do you know
Especially
how?
when you're used to having viewers, and you
Yes,
just go from having people watching you to just no one watching you at all.
exactly.
I'm sure you're making money, but it's not the same. It's not the same at all. You don't have the same enjoyment. I can tell, or I could tell, when you were doing it, like, it wasn't the exact same.
Dude, it was just one of those things where it was like I sat there and I tried to give it all my all. So my last stream was on there a couple of days ago, and I got released from the contract in March. Yeah, I think I got released from the contract in March. I was then kind of stuck because I kind of had like a little fan base on there, right? A little push on there. But it was one of those things where like I could have 100 people in there, and nobody would be talking. Nobody would be
Yeah.
talking. It was actually extremely tragic. I didn't like that. I liked the interaction. Now, it was cool to see the actual number there, but it's like it doesn't feel real. So that was what made it hard. And then it's like, okay, well, I'm sitting there putting all this time into a platform that not only like stripped me of my pay, but then it's like, yeah, we'll kind of like give you the partner. I'm just like, okay.
Uh,
So I kind of took it because what am I gonna do? And when they're
yeah.
like a company like that, what are like, yeah, what am I gonna do? They're saying, look at me. What is this guy gonna do? This guy's gonna do nothing. This guy's
Yeah.
gonna do nothing. He's and in the contract they were able to release you whenever. So what am I gonna do about it? Nothing. It was just way too short though. They cut me way too short, and it bothered me so freaking much, man. And so I stayed on there since then. So what, November to July, which is 8 months, and yeah, I just got frustrated and I missed you too. But yeah, streaming on Facebook is weird because, for instance, my homie Jimmy showed me how he had so many freaking what they call rec viewership, Basically, rec is recommendation, where you just get recommended. Nobody really follows you. Nobody actually supports your stream. They're just there watching, not really saying much. So you can have over 1,000 people in there, but no one will support you, actually support you, and so it still feels
That's a
fake.
lot.
But like you're getting paid this crazy ad revenue, but it still doesn't feel real. You're not building anything genuine. So they're sitting there making you feel like you're doing something good when in reality it's a facade because all of a sudden, all of a sudden, you stay on the platform for another month. You go from 1,000 viewers to maybe getting 13. So
Right.
I noticed that immediately. I kid you not. I streamed there the other day. I went from having like at least 60 people to four people. How does that happen? How?
Well,
Not on
especially
any
when you
other
have
platform.
thousands of followers you have on Facebook too. They didn't give no notification. Like what?
Dude,
What?
that's another issue. People will sit there and follow it and
interesting.
never come back. It's actually insane. There's this one person. They're actually a member on Facebook. Um, they haven't been in the streams in like 6 months. They're still a member. I can't believe it. Who are? Yeah, I don't know. Who like did they forget? Like the money's going out of their account and I'm getting like their support still. But it's like I don't know. See, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about though, where people will just completely forget about you and just never come back. Like that literally
Like
shows
with
you the fact that
YouTube.
they're literally paying me theoretically, and they're never watching the content that I'm providing them. So
Yeah.
like the engagement was just extremely low. And in the analytics on Facebook, you could sit there and see when you would get interactions. You would see like the impressions. I literally had, you know what? I can look right now. I can look right now. I'm gonna tell you guys this right freaking now. Okay, y'all hear this? It's actually hilarious. So I streamed for 3 hours 14 minutes, right? I had 41,000 impressions. 41,000 people seen the stream. 8,000 came in. I mean, that's
That's
kind of
that's
like
suspect.
bro, like you're telling me I'm showing up and nobody's caring, and that's like a look-y, a platform issue as well. Facebook is not a streaming platform yet. They're trying, but they're not doing the best right now. And when I got
Yeah.
on there, I genuinely tried my hardest. It's just I can only do so much, yo. It's
Oh, I know you did, man. I know you did. For real.
I tried, dude. I genuinely tried. So, like, for instance, this one stream, I had 10,000 impressions, 2.1K, so I theoretically had 20% of the people actually come in and support. 20%. What is the percentage of 41K to 8K?
20% of 41,000 is 8,200.
20%! So I'm getting 20% every time. Bro, if it could be at least half,
That's weird.
that would be amazing. But it's just not. You get so low viewership, and it's just not worth streaming on there. And then okay, so here's the biggest kicker. On Facebook, there's a thing that you can do where it says spam reactions. Spam the reactions, guys. It helps support the stream. Well, you know what I did? I spammed the reactions on my homie stream. I couldn't do it anymore. It wouldn't let me. I'm sitting there supporting my homie, and it wouldn't let me. It stopped me. And guess what? Because of that, when I went live the next day, I kid you not, I went live the next day. It wouldn't let my command bot go in the chat because I was spamming. So then technically the command bot is a spam because it does post like an automatic thing, right? Like y'all see Nightbot in the chat now. So it's kind of similar. So it spams and it's kind of like linked to me. And it's insane. Like, okay, so William is a mod in my stream. You can sit there and be genuinely supporting, donating everything. You get freaking temporary banned, and then you can't talk on the stream. You can be a mod and be banned by Facebook.
I think that happened to me. That happened to me, bro. Yeah. Because you said spam, so I was just spamming. All of a sudden, my Facebook closed. I tried to open it, and then it says, I forgot exactly what it said, but I could not type in the chat.
Yep, you could, yeah.
At all.
It happened to a couple other people.
I'm a mod, too.
It's
I'm
absolutely
a actual
ridiculous.
mod.
So, like...
That's only on Facebook, though. Like, the only issues on Facebook. That's weird, though. I don't have that issue on YouTube, Twitch. Only on Facebook.
Right. No, it's... Dude, it's a issue, and that's why I'm back on here, dude. I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm on here. I'm you know, obviously it's gonna take time to build back up, but you know.
Oh yeah, it will take some time. Yeah. So, I don't have that issue on YouTube, Twitch. Only on Facebook.
Right. No, it's dude. It's a issue, and that's why I'm back on here, dude. I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm on here. I'm you know, obviously it's gonna take time to build back up, but you know.
Oh yeah, it will take some time. Yeah.